we live? Are we on?
Hello, Barnes.
Hello, Bear. How are you?
Nice to see you. Long time no see.
Long time. Merry Christmas, chap.
Well, not quite, nearly. It's the anti-penultimate day.
You're sort of dressed up like it's Christmas.
Well, why didn't you ask me what we got on today's show?
What have we got on today's Christmas special show, Bear?
Well, Barnes, in a packed show tonight, we're going to ask some searching questions on education. Can cross-eyed teachers control their pupils?
No, but they're very good on the toll bridge.
Are divers with chickenpox, do they come up to scratch? Anyway, as well as that, we are going to do some proper cricket. And we're going to have a bit of an intro. We'll talk that. We're going to have a little bit of time on the Ashes, I'm afraid. We're not going to flog it to death, but we are going to... Don't worry, viewer, we're not going to flog it to death. We are going to talk about it. And we can have a summary of the 2025 cricket season for all our teams. Barnes has been studying rigorously all of the records, and he's come up with a selection of great stuff. We've got a couple of special awards that we won during the season, which we will elaborate on if you haven't already seen it. And we're going to talk about the new signings. These are the ones that we know about. Apparently there are loads of new signings, unbelievable. But these are the ones we know about. We'll just quickly brush up on where the 2026 fixtures start so we can get excited. 2 days ago was the shortest day, which means we're on the wind up to the cricket season. Days get longer. They're going to start renovating the Bear Pit, and apparently we're getting all sorts of mod cons in there.
I've got a feeling we were promised that last year.
Yeah, I think so. Then we're going to talk about a couple of items of admin, like AGMs and stuff like that. Then we're going to have a little bit of a subject close to your heart about what your favourite son did during the month of November. Then we're going to have big sponsorship news, and I know all of you are very excited about that. So we'll talk about the new sponsorship news. Then we're going to have a joke off, a Christmas joke off. I told Barnes he's got to pick 5 jokes, I will pick 5 jokes, and then we'll have one against the other, 5 rounds. The audience of 75 people will decide, and whoever wins is the best. But Barnes has turned up with 1 joke. So I'm pretty certain I'm going to win 4 of the rounds. But anyway, never mind. We're going to do that. Then I've got Bear Asks Barnes Christmas style.
I just want to rewind a little bit to your brief about 5. I'm not sure I got that.
Oh, sorry. Then I'm going to ask Barnes some searching questions about Christmas.
Oh, no.
Then we're going to have a shout out for a dramatic occasion in January, which we'll talk about. And then we'll talk about what's on the next show. So, Barnes.
So this will lead us into Christmas by the sounds of it.
What have you been up to since I last saw you?
Well, all sorts.
Keep it clean.
Well, I can't really say on live on air, and I haven't got a solicitor here, so...
Okay, so...
Been very busy.
And your rugby team's done well?
Yes, we've lost every game.
Every single game?
Every single game.
So are you top of the league?
No. If you flip it upside, in Australia we are. In some of the games we've come 3rd, because the referees were good as well.
Oh, right.
And some of the games we've come 2nd.
Okay.
We've won lots of second half.
You don't feel that your position as coach is under any sort of threat at the moment?
Probably. Yeah.
Well, Klopp
Arnie
retired, and Slot was nearly de-slotted, but he's got it back. You could do that. Can you still win the league mathematically?
No.
Okay, so that's enough about the rugby season.
You're meant to be an accountant.
All I can tell you is obviously we've had a budget, and then we've had all the rumours before the budget, then the rumours, quashing the rumours, and then since the budget, everything's been U-turned. So if you want to know, I really don't know anything about what's going on. All I know is it's very exciting, and I'm going to spend all Christmas reading my Butterworth's tax manual.
Good for you.
Because that's what I love. Anyway, so enough about that.
I look really pale on there.
Well, you are pale.
Am I?
Yeah. So
let's look about 4 days left.
Let's do a little bit on the Ashes.
Go on.
So they're getting a lot of stick at the moment about Bazball not working and Test matches only lasting 2 days and a bit of gun-ho attitude, and now a drinking culture thing has crept in, which I didn't know about before, but they're being accused of basically being out on the Raz and not caring about it. Yeah. Where do you see our touring party at the moment?
If they're out on the Raz, I hope they're doing that better than they did the cricket.
Well, yeah.
To be honest. I think it's a bloody shame when I've not slept. But the Ashes have been lost in 11 days of cricket. And certainly Crossy and Warnes that are out there representing the club.
I know.
I don't think are best.
They haven't got their money's worth for all the cricket they purchased, have they?
Isn't it funny how everyone's talking about Bazball, and then all of a sudden they're talking about now the same things that all of us have been taught about cricket, about hitting the top of off stump and don't look the ball till August, blah, 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 blah. Then all of a sudden do the simple things very well, and you'll be okay.
The thing is,
which is all the Aussies have done, really.
in the first 2 tests, we had chances to win those tests. In the second test, second innings, we're 82 for 2.
Yeah.
And if we just batted for another hour
Yeah.
and got another 70 or 80 runs, the whole game would have changed because Head wouldn't have gone out gun-ho. There'd been more pressure on them. We might have won the test match. I'm not saying that we would have done, but we might have done.
But everyone likes a bit of good Head, don't they?
Yeah.
And he's
Well,
done
yes.
very, very well, hasn't he?
That will be bleeped out because this is 15 seconds ahead of time.
I don't know what you mean. His name is Travis, and he's
So
good.
So before the Ashes, what did you predict that the score was going to be?
I thought it'd be 3-2, but I hadn't decided which way.
I was more committed than that. I went 3-1 Australia. So I need a draw and a win for England in the last 2 tests, and we're bang on.
Well, we have got the third test of 5 days, which is pretty good going.
Yeah, it was good.
Isn't it?
Yeah, we still got thrashed. But
Yeah,
it
we
was
did,
good.
yeah.
But it's interesting. It'd be interesting to see
do
what
you
team they
keep-
pick.
Do you keep Baz in his job as coach?
Well,
Or is he on the same rocky road?
Rob
as
Key was
me at the minute?
interviewed on the radio this morning, and most people seem to be blaming him.
Oh, yeah, of course it's
So,
Bob Key's fault.
but anyway, I don't know. But the one person that's not the fault of is Ben Stokes, I suspect, because he's
Got some minerals, isn't
It
he?
feels like we've had 3 players carrying our team: Stokes, Root, and Archer, and the rest of them haven't
Well, I
really
think
performed, have they?
You touched on Jeffrey there, Jeffrey Archer. Still
Yeah, yes,
He used
yeah.
to play for Somerset,
Yeah,
by the way, and went to prison, but there we go. He, the way that Archer batted, who's not scored a run in Test cricket, even though he's got the ability, and to actually bowl with a 400-kilogram necklace on, he's a bit of an athlete, isn't he?
That is one. Is it heavier than Chris Jordan's, do you think?
I think it's heavier than Chris himself.
It is a good one. Well, let's hope the next test, Boxing Day test, and then New Year's Day test, let's hope that we really turn it around and perform well. I know it's a dead rubber, but we've still got something to prove.
Yeah,
haven't
but the Aussies will want to rub our noses in it, won't they?
They will,
They'll
they
want
will.
to fight their whitewash, certainly.
we? So anyway, that's the Ashes, and let's just pretend it's not. Let's just pretend it's 1986-87. Mike Gatting's out there at the moment. He's doing pretty well, isn't he? Chris Broad's a couple of hundreds, and David Garrity and both of them and Alan Lamb are putting them to the sword, and it's really quite exciting,
Yeah,
isn't
very
it?
good.
I think
Very
they're quite a good team. I reckon they're going to win that series.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right, so summary of the 2025 season.
Who kept wicket in that series then?
It was Richards,
Jack Richards?
or was it Downton?
Or Downton.
Downton or Richards. Anyway, one of the two.
He's got an Abbey named after him now, hasn't he, Paul?
He's very good. Anyway, so we're now going to pass over to Barnes for the
we?
next 45 minutes. We'll go through last season, all the teams and all the interesting stats. So
Right,
over
where
to
do
you,
you want me to
Barnes.
start? First team or...
I'll start with the women's team.
Okay, the women's team were actually probably the most successful after romping their league in Div 3B. Played 8, won 7, lost 1, and 1 was failed, you said? Lost 0.
The
What did I
opposition
say?
ran away crying, is that right? Or
Yeah,
they didn't turn up.
They didn't
something
rock
like-
up.
whatever.
Sorry, they
Yeah.
played 8, won 7, and won no result.
Well
and
done.
the player of the year was Emma Page.
Well
And
done.
do you know what her prize was?
I think it was a one-way trip to New Zealand.
Yeah, and the booby prize was the bloke she's gone to live with. But there we go.
But
Thank you for that.
But
I'll tell
we
you about that in a minute.
enjoyed commentating on them right at the end of the season with slightly jaded heads after the club night the night before. But no, I enjoyed that. And hopefully we get some more commentary in the bear pit of the women next season because
very good.
they're nearly at the very top level in both their leagues. So that's great stuff.
Definitely going
They're
in the
doing
right
well.
direction.
Okay.
Sunday team obviously had a very successful summer, as they always do, with some decent cricket, but some decent drinking performance. Therefore, the player of the year was Ed Owens.
Ed
If
Owens.
you spoke to Ed Owens about the whole of the season, he can't remember any of it.
And he is the tallest in the side by some margin,
is
isn't
like
he?
Zach
He is
Crawley.
a giant. Absolute
He's
giant.
taller than the floodlights.
Yeah, he's a lovely young chap, Ed.
He is a super
lovely
chap.
young chap.
Our fourth team played in Div 7C. They finished 6th, played 18, won 4, lost 6, drew 4, and 4 no results. And their player of the year was Richard Sutton. Barcamp's got over a zillion runs.
He definitely got 100, didn't he?
Yeah,
Is it-
I think he
probably
got 200.
200, did he? What a
Yeah,
player.
so, what a player.
Very handsome man as well.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah,
but no,
puts
that-
him probably
he's
4th
not-
or 5th.
Yeah,
place
yes,
behind
I mean, he's
you,
nowhere
me,
near
and Badger
who we know is
and
the best.
Matt Bowden,
Yeah,
but there we
anyway,
go.
yeah.
It's our Mike, we do what we want. Third team are playing in Div 5. So they finished 4th, played 18, won 7, drew 3, lost 6 with 2 no results. And bringing on the youth policy,
Yeah.
Graham Coates, player of the year.
Fantastic. Found that young guy. She's still using that funny helmet thing to
I
keep
don't
it.
know, but I remember playing one game with him and he missed it completely. He sconned him straight on the noggin.
I know, but he is very knowledgeable about beer.
Is he?
He's a real Earl expert. Did you not know?
Ah, is that what he tells you?
Well, he told me that.
Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah, well done, Coatsy.
Yes, well done,
Good to see the
Coatsy.
youngsters
Well
coming
done,
through.
Coatsy.
Very good. Second team, obviously their first year in Div 1 of the Cherwell, finished 5th, played 18, won 8, lost 7, 3, no result. Player of the year, Frankie Crouch.
Fantastic. What a club man that man is.
What a guy.
Do you know, his prize should have been a different helmet?
I like his white helmet.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yes. It's
It
got,
just does it well.
yes. Well, at least we know where he is.
No,
We're
you
never going to lose.
him.
Never
No.
going to lose him ever.
And he actually wears it to watch the
And,
Lions.
and
every week.
incidentally, he also, when he had to come up and was asked to play for the ones, he didn't hesitate and came straight up.
No, class.
Yep.
Class,
Great
class
man.
bloke, class
Great man.
player,
Yep.
class bloke.
Yep.
But he is a West Ham fan, so he's having a tough season, I think, poor old boy.
Well, it's okay. He'll be playing against Oxford next season. That's great.
You think Oxford will stay up there?
Well, it's a very good point. I don't think the current producer thinks they're going to.
Head, yeah.
No.
So vigorously his headphones.
I think they're going to stay up. I'm going to make that prediction right now. Oxford are going to stay up.
and play against Man United next year.
I hope so.
Yeah, good. Right. First team. So we finished second in the league, which is the highest the club's ever finished in the home counties Prem, which is unbelievable, amassing 297 points. Wickham won the league. Some might say because of money, but I'm not going to go down that road now. But they scored 321 points or total throughout the season, but clearly were a cut above, I guess, really, weren't they? Even though we beat them on the last day of the season. But
it was a strange season because when we were bad, we were very, very bad. We got absolutely thrashed by a couple of sides. But in general, over the course of the season, I thought we played extremely well. And we ended up the top Oxfordshire side
amazing
in the league. So that's fantastic.
One game against Wargrove and they were coasting and should have got home comfortably. We took 6 for 38 and won the game. Thanks to their guy that came in the comms box. He picked up 6 very quick wickets from the comms box.
That was definitely a turning point.
So we played 18, won 11, lost 4, drew 1, 2 no results, and obviously the bang average looking Luke Maslin was player of the year.
Well, player, not only player, but it moves us on to the next side. So you've done your extensive, yes. So you remember last year, Freddie Bear got a lovely little cap, which is on the wall up there for being top run scorer. Well, we've got 2 more caps to go on the wall next to them.
I heard.
The incredibly good-looking Luke Maslin didn't get the award for being the best-looking player in the league, because as yet, that is not an award, but I think that would be quite a good award. Of course, he would win it every year, wouldn't he? I think he'd probably win it every year. Anyway, he did get the award for the highest individual score during the season, 168.
Were you here for that? Or
No, I wasn't. I was. I
Rewind,
think I was at Rewind Festival.
Yeah, it was against Henley.
Yeah, Freddie choked it on about 68, and Mazza just kept on smashing it everywhere, didn't he? It was a superb night. I watched it on replay.
That remarkably well.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Great. No, couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Brilliant. Talking of couldn't happen to a nicer guy, the other award we got was to Loz Brock.
Was that a segue?
Yeah, sort of a segue. Loz Brock, the best individual bowling performance in the league that season, 7 for 24.
Astonishing.
I was there. I watched that game. He was just unplayable.
And what a comeback after such a bad
Exactly. You know, when you know that his tendon ripped a bit of bone off the year before, and he's such a dedicated guy. And
delicate or dedicated?
Both of those.
Okay,
but
thank you.
You know, I thought he did very well. And of course,
Amazing.
you can tell where he gets that from with his father, Gary, one of the most dedicated men that you'll ever meet.
Brilliant. What
a wonderful man. And on that subject, we have to say, I know, on that subject, we just want to say many commiserations to the loss of Vera, who was one of our greatest supporters, a wonderful lady, Loz's grandmother and Gary's mother. And we gave her a good sending off earlier in the year, but she was a great supporter. So rest in peace, Vera, and hope the Christmas goes okay for the rest of the family. Right. We have a re-signing. Do you want to talk about the re-signing? So
knew it was,
we have persuaded, and it wasn't very difficult with the fringe benefits he gets from being a player here.
Did you say fringe?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
I'm very pleased to say that Louis Delport, Del Boy to all his friends, has re-signed, and I think we've got a little ditty that he sent us all the way from New Zealand. It's very short, so it won't take long.
Don't blink.
Hello everyone from sunny New Zealand. I hope you guys are enjoying your winter.
We hope everybody at the Downs family has a lovely Christmas and we'll see you all in the new year.
Go.
I tell you what, Do they look in love or what?
Well, they're not going to get a job in media, are they, that quickly?
I know, but I like their hats.
Do you?
They're making ours look a bit ordinary.
Well, I forgot mine, and you got me out of the mire, didn't you?
I know, I've got so many hats. But anyway, so
Thank you,
we're
Louis, for that.
delighted.
And Emma, that
We're
was
delighted
beautiful
that he's
little
coming
message.
back. He was a great addition to the club and a lovely guy and took to being called Del Boy very quickly.
He did, and took a...
Yeah, and the rest is history. Okay, so we have 2 new signings.
Yes.
These are official. There are rumours and counter-rumours and rumours about other rumours, but these are the ones we know about. You know, it's a bit like on the 31st of January, transfer deadline day.
Yeah.
We know about these.
Yeah.
The rest are going to bubble along. So the first one
Well, they work out better than East,
is a man known very close to our hearts. We know him very well. He's very friendly with many of our first team. And he's also unbelievably tall. It is Joe Thomas, a very nice guy. He is leaving Banbury and he's coming to join us. And that is great news.
We love you
because-
too, Loz.
Oh, well done, Loz. Loz says he loves me more than you. That's great. Anyway, so Joe Thomas, and tell you what, Joe Thomas's father is a great man as well.
He's also quite...
He's a very nice guy, and he will be a great addition to the club. He'll come and watch most games. There'll be a bit of banter. We'll be able to get him in the comms box. All that sort of stuff going on. So Joe Thomas, welcome to the club.
Yeah,
that's brilliant
great
news.
signing.
The second one. This is an interesting one. This is we're from Aston Rowant, Tristan Rousseau. I understand that both the Rousseau brothers have left Aston Rowant, but they're not coming to the same club.
Has anyone told Rowan?
Well, I don't know. They're just about to find out. Good. Anyway,
The
Hayden
lawyers.
is going to Banbury,
Yeah.
and Tristan is coming here. And he's a leg spinner who bats and plays for the county. Good player.
Good.
So welcome, Tristan. Welcome, Joe. And welcome back, Louis.
Very good.
That's gonna make selection very interesting. We have a plethora of spinners,
That's a
which is very good.
belter.
We have many top quality spinners, which can only be good for the club. We may, who knows? All the seamers may get dropped, and we just play spinners.
Might do. On a
Be
green
unusual.
top at 11
Unusual.
o'clock in the morning.
Anyway,
Probably not.
so that is great news, and obviously the next time we have a podcast, we'll keep you up to date with any further news on the.
Well, Louis
Import
would have
front.
retired by the time
Yeah.
we next have a podcast.
No, we're going to be regular now. Oh,
See
hell.
the digit?
I tell
See
you what,
that?
the current producer's just made a sign. I think that means. Does that mean I really
Well, no,
agree
he
with
said
you and you're a
once
nice
a
guy?
month,
Oh,
he
did he?
said
Right?
we'll
Did,
have
is that
a
what he said?
podcast,
Okay.
yeah.
Anyway, just the 2026 fixtures are out for some that I found. I didn't find them all. So the men's first team's first game is on the 9th of May away at Great Brick Hill, the super slopey pitch down to the corner.
Good to get it out of the way.
Yes.
Because we went
Great
over there
Brick
for the
Hill.
T20.
Yes.
It was-
Yeah. Yes.
We were abysmal, and obviously we then lost in the league game. Again, I think it was another game you didn't come to.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what.
T20 competition precedes that. So that would be actually the first game.
No, I said first league game.
Okay,
Sorry. Hang on.
Stay in your lane,
Look,
mate.
Look, there are people. Look, there are people that go in front of the camera, and there are people that go behind the camera.
Mind you, we make far more mistakes than Matt ever does, to be
I've
honest.
never made a mistake in my life.
The problem
You
is-
you ask my wife. I've never ever been
I
wrong,
was slightly wrong once.
but they found out you were right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I use
But
that
to
one.
be fair, he could probably do this job better than we could definitely do that job.
Of course he could, but we're not going to tell him that.
Not now, we're not.
Anyway, our first home game, the first time that we will appear in the Bear Pit, on the 16th of May against Wokingham. They've just been re-promoted, and that'll be exciting. They'll be trying to prove a point, like we when we first moved up. They'll be looking to prove a point.
And they beat us
Yep.
away. They beat us at their place the year they got relegated.
And the women's team, they seem to have 2 competitions they're in. The Home Counties Women's Cricket League, Division 2B.
Well, not
So
too big.
presumably that's one off the top. Yep. And then they're in the Super 8s Group 1.
Okay.
So they've got 2 things going on there, which is great. I don't fully know about it, but hopefully we can get some comms
I'm sure
going
Matt
on.
will know that.
I'm sure Matt will know, because he's
Super
got...
8s, is that a different format?
yeah, 16 overs, pairs cricket, you play 2 teams, 3 teams.
On a day?
On a day.
So you 2, okay.
Oh, wow.
Super 8s.
that sounds
That's a Super
complicated.
8. No, it sounds fun though.
Yeah, it's fun but complicated.
So like
yeah.
pairs cricket like the juniors used to play, or have the juniors gone back to playing that now? Good.
Yeah, 8-side.
Oh, great. That's great.
So good luck to them, and hopefully we'll get to
They'll
do
smash
some
it.
commentary on them.
They'll smash it.
A little note, admin note, the AGM, the club AGM is on the 15th of January.
Thursday.
That's a Thursday, well done. And once again, we're going to do a velete to Eric. We've done the salute, we're doing veletes. Eric has gone to America, I think, for the last time. I don't know. This is, hopefully, fingers crossed, his business venture is really going to take off.
He's
and
got
doing
his
well.
14th farewell drink social on
Yes,
the
and
28th.
it's extraordinary. Yes, so it's becoming a bit of an
Amsterdam.
annual thing,
Yeah.
isn't it? Eric's goodbye drinks.
He's ramped it up though. We've had 3
So
or 4.
when will his goodbye drinks in 2026 be? Do we know that yet?
No.
That'd be interesting.
No.
Okay, and then we obviously have Welcome Back a little bit later.
Yeah,
in the year.
we've organised that for
Welcome
March.
Back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so Eric, best of luck.
Jimbo.
Right. So in November, some people grow funny moustaches. It's called Movember. I did it a few times, but I scared people. So we decided that I wouldn't do it this year, but somebody did, and this has just cemented his position as your favourite son and the magnificent charitable work that he did during that month. Would you like to just give us a little précis, that's a short story, of what he got up to in November, please?
Yes. So Gus decided he was basically, the original plan was that he was going to run 300 kilometres, 10k a day throughout November for mental health through Movember charity. So typical Gus, he's having a conversation with somebody else comes in, I've got to be careful, I said somebody else comes in to his office and they said, oh, you hear what Gus is doing for charity.
Gus has
And
got an
he's-
office?
Yeah. He shares it.
Wow.
With a dog. Anyway, so the other guy comes in, so somebody says, have you heard what Gus is doing for charity? What's that? He said, I'm doing 300k during the month. And the bloke goes, well, it's not much, it's only 10k, what's that, an hour a day? So Gus instantly goes, all right, I'll double it. Not realising he's just committed to doing half a marathon every day. For
Gus,
30
what were
days.
you thinking, you silly boy?
Well, anyway, so he managed to do it.
Yeah.
So he did 600k.
He did some indoors when the weather was horrible.
Some indoors. So
Yeah, I don't blame him.
basically,
Yeah.
a bit like most of the sportsmen or sportswomen, you're either a runner or you're not a runner. So you're still physically fit.
Guess which one I am?
Yeah. You, my friend, are just a hunk of love.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's all right being quite fit and going to the gym and playing football, cricket, rugby, hockey, whatever, but then actually going and doing 20k a day running sort of bugged him up a little bit. So he then works out that if he did, I don't know, 4,000 miles on a bike a day, it was the equivalent of doing a 20k. So he mapped it all
So
out.
like, so did it, no swimming though, just cycling
No
and running?
swimming,
Yeah.
no, because if he's anything like me, he does depths and not lengths.
Well, so I obviously I follow him on Instagram and
Yeah.
I watched it day by day, and I thought his exploits were fantastic, apart from the fact that his moustache didn't appear to grow very much. It got to a certain length and then it sort of stopped.
Yeah, it was quite a goodie there. We wanted him to
I
keep
wonder if he
it,
was
but
trimming
didn't.
it illegally.
No, I don't. He said he wasn't, but we thought he should have kept it. But anyway, he went. So, but yeah, so 600k in
And how much money did he raise?
just over 1,500 quid.
And can you still donate?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Gus.
So if
Hi,
you
Gus.
just go onto his Just Giving
wallet.
site or whatever it is and give some money. I'm sure you did.
Yes, I did.
I
yeah.
did. I'm sure Listy gave lots. So just go on there.
Alfie did.
Go on there, viewer, and just get him up to about 75 grand if you can. But anyway, well done,
Yeah,
favourite
no,
son.
good effort. He was pretty knackered, but fair play.
I mean, your sons do like to take things to the extreme, don't they?
They're mad.
I mean, will he be doing a marathon, do you think? Do you think that's the next step for him?
I don't know if he will. I don't know.
Of course, if both your sons do a marathon, it seems only fair that you should do one as well.
No, because Isla did mine back a few years ago.
Yeah, but she does that as a sprint.
Yeah, she just every
I
day.
mean, she is a machine, isn't she?
Oh, do you want to hear something really quite interesting?
About Isla?
Yeah. She hate
How
me
ma-
for saying this.
Isla,
So
close
now-
your ears, Isla.
Poor
Will,
old-
do something.
Poor old Isla has crept over the 35 barrier.
She doesn't look it.
I know. So anyway, she then wanted to run in the British Masters, which is the over 35s. So gone from 400 hurdles to steeplechase, right?
Well, there are hurdles in steeplechase.
Well, I know, but there's a water ditch. You can
Yeah.
sit on the top of the pole and have a
Good.
rest.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she's training, but not for long, because when she turned 35, it wasn't long enough to run in the British Champs, she thought. So there's 2 lengths of a steeplechase, 1,500 metres, of which she was ranked number 1 in the country.
In her age group.
In her age group.
Yeah.
And then the 2,000, which is the more normal thing, she was 4th in the country. Goes to the British Masters, comes 2nd, and she thought she qualified for the European Masters. Turns out she qualified for the World Masters at steeplechase.
Okay.
But-
this is representing Great Britain.
Great Britain. So I instantly asked her to show me the stash, because you can imagine what the stash was like.
They have to buy it themselves or something stupid.
Yeah, it's about 9 grand, but it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. Anyway, so she's decided she doesn't want to do it this year because she's only been doing it for a few months and she wouldn't be able to go to the Worlds and actually compete and doesn't just want to turn up and just
She wants to
run
go there and
around.
win.
Yeah, so good on you, girl. go smash it and go and
Yeah,
put
stay
go
fit,
against the world.
stay fit.
Yeah.
And
so we're all
good
off to
luck for that.
Malaysia next year to
Is
watch
it in
the
Malaysia?
World. Yeah.
Wow, that's a nice place to
Be
go.
all right, won't it? We'll do a podcast from there, I think.
I think we probably will. What a
Let's
good
watch
idea.
them
Well,
go
anyway,
round and circle that.
well done to all of your expanding family. They're doing a very
Someone's
good
got
job.
to have some talent.
Okay, we're at the stage now where we have an announcement to make. The club sponsor, the main club sponsor, is changing.
Money laundering.
Ask who the new main club sponsor is, Barnes.
There.
Yes?
Would you be kind to tell me and Listy and the viewer
Well,
who the new club sponsor is?
What we thought we would do is we would pair the best cricket club in Oxfordshire with the best firm of accountants in Oxfordshire.
You told me it was the world.
Well, little steps. So as a result of that, I'm here to say, and I'm delighted to say, as the managing partner of Wellers, that we are going to be the club sponsors, the main club sponsors, on the shirts and in all sorts of other places for the next 3 years. Very excited about that.
That's brilliant.
And we're going to actually sign the contract now, live.
Are we?
Yes. I have my signing pen.
Who so? What? Huh?
Happy Christmas.
Well, badge.
There.
This young man, you don't often see him in front of the camera, but what you do when he does his roaming reports, is signing on behalf of the club. And I'm signing on behalf of Wellers.
Well, you do a very fine job in going around getting
Badger,
sponsors.
if you ruin that pen, it costs you a fortune.
Use mine, it's a cheapie.
Do I have to do more than an X?
Yeah, well, just imagine you're John Belushi and the Blues Brothers.
There you go.
That is a great signature.
No, in all seriousness, Bear, we are very, very grateful. First of all, I would like to say, though, a huge thank you to Keith Place
Yes.
and Smooger.
Smooger's done a great
thank you,
job.
Keith. You have supported us for about 8 or 9 years now, and through different stages of the club growing. And as you guys know, both being involved in grassroots sports, it's getting more and more expensive to give people the best they need to achieve their potential. So it's great you have Wellers have stepped in, and we are delighted. I think Matt has got an image of the shirts that you can maybe pop up.
Oh my
Hello.
God!
They look rather nice, I
Now,
think.
some of the more astute viewers might have noticed that there's a very similar logo that once appeared on a Horsepath shirt, and that was my then senior partner many years ago did a similar deal with Horsepath, but the logo was slightly more faded. We've updated the logo,
Oh, no, it
and
does
it's
look
now
lovely.
I think that's really. It looks great,
That
doesn't it?
is stash
It does look
ball.
great. I'm just hopeful that they make them in my size because I'm going to absolutely have to get the full stash.
We'll make sure. We'll make sure that.
But I mean, I
you
think
are
it looks great, and it's great that
Commentator
the women's team are going to have it on as well.
Yep.
The whole thing is great.
Yep.
The brand,
club.
the club suits our whole ethos and our brand. I think the brands match. I think it's great.
It's great that we're with a local business that's
Yeah.
doing well and growing and similar to us. So, and I think it looks fantastic.
And while you're there, who's on the sleeves? Because I know that a couple of very important people have
Well,
their
we've got an
business on.
announcement.
Do that then.
We can't quite reveal that yet, but
Secret.
we are going to have sleeve sponsors,
Sleeve sponsors,
from next
yeah.
year, and they will soon be returning to the club shop. So you will be able to get
Number
them in
10
the shops.
consultancy, I heard.
Really? They didn't cough up enough, mate.
Can I just say, K-Dogs just said, isn't it good to see some true professionals back on the screen?
Yeah.
Thank you, K-Dog.
Well, I think he was talking about me.
Oh, was he? Okay, sorry, yes. He wasn't talking about himself, was he? You weren't talking about yourself, K-Dog, were you?
Look at the depth of that contract.
I know,
mean,
look,
it's
I had to
not
go
just
through it today.
meaningless,
I
that
haven't
is-
actually read it. I don't know what I've signed up to.
Anyway,
Anyway,
basically, you
we're
just
very
have to go
excited.
over
It's
to
going to be
Wellers.
great. The stash is going to be fantastic, and it's going to be all over the place. So well done. Thank you, Badge.
Well done,
Thank you very
Badge.
much, Bear. Lovely to be on board.
Congratulations, Bear.
Thank you.
I look forward to my
And
Wellers.
once
Oxford
again,
Downs
thank you
Rugby
so
Club.
much for Smooger. They became synonymous with the club over the years,
Yeah,
and
well
it was
done,
great.
Keith.
And it's nice to be able to take over and hopefully do the club proud.
We are getting Weller, Oxford Downs, budgie smugglers, I trust.
I think that we're going to expand the stash extraordinarily.
Good.
And I'm obviously going to have some input on what sort of
Good.
stash we're going to have.
Gilets.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, definitely gilets.
Andy,
Yes, definitely, yes.
Right.
Anyway, so great to be on board. Very excited about that. Right. Now, this is the point where we were going to have our joke off. I mean, I did say joke off. We were going to have our joke off, and I was going to do 5 jokes. You were going to do 1 joke, but you've only got 1 joke.
You've only got 1 joke.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll do a
You
couple.
do your 5 and then
I'll do my 5, and then you do your 1,
Yeah.
and then the crowd can decide
I was
whether your
disappointed
one
with the crowd
beats my
size.
5. Okay,
I
here we
reckon
go.
it will.
What is Santa's favourite pizza?
You asking me or anybody?
Asking you.
Don't know.
Deep pan, crisp and easy. Okay, number 1. How did Mary and Joseph know that the baby Jesus was 8 pounds 2 ounces?
Baby Jesus. I don't know.
They had a way in the manger.
Jesus Christ.
Listy laughed. Good.
Yeah, my Jesus Christ, Gav.
The only present I got last year was a sticky pack of playing cards. I found it very hard to deal with.
That's better. That's better. The tumbleweed has slowed.
Why are Christmas trees hopeless at sewing?
No, it's about needles.
Because they're always dropping their needles. Yeah, he's on. Right. Did you hear about the man who crossed a Venus flytrap with a sprig of mistletoe?
Go on.
It gives us a plant that gives you a nasty nip, then kisses it better.
Have we,
Right.
Have we still got the one viewer, Matt? Or-
Right. So that's my attempt at 5 Christmas jokes. Now we're going to hear Barnes's riposte.
Right, you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to do it as quickly as I can. So there's this little boy called Simon, and all he wanted for Christmas was a ride on train, right? So his parents go off, and they stick him on one of these trains in September to make sure that it's the right size, and Simon's buzzing. It's red and white, Arsenal stickers. It's the best train he's ever seen. So come Christmas morning, he wakes up at 1 o'clock. Sorry, you've got to go back to bed, Simon. It's not ready yet. 3 o'clock, no. 7 o'clock, goes in. He's allowed to open his stocking. Satsumas, walnuts, the normal. He's not interested. He just wants his...
Train.
He wants his train. And he should go downstairs, underneath the tree. There's this train, right? He cannot believe it. Rips the paper off, and he's absolutely buzzing. He's flying around on his train. So Mum says, come on, let's have some breakfast, and then you can play on your train. Has the breakfast, gets on his train. The old man's sitting in the sofa reading the paper. Mum's in the kitchen preparing Christmas lunch. So he gets on his train and he's flying around. He goes round the old man in the chair, round the sofa, round the Christmas tree, tries, pulls up next to the other sofa and goes, for those that want to fucking get on, get on. And for those that want to get off, get off. And the old man's thinking, did he actually just say that? Anyway, so he just listens again. Boop, boop. Off he goes, round the chair, round the sofa, twice round the Christmas tree, pulls up next to the sofa. Those that want to fucking get on, and those that want to get off, and get off. And the old man goes, I can't believe you're saying this. Goes into the kitchen to see his wife and says, come and listen, because I'm not sure whether or not I'm hearing this right. All right, mummy, boop, boop. Off he goes, round the chair, round the sofa, twice round the Christmas tree, pulls up next to the sofa. Those that want fucking get on, and those that want fucking get off, get off. With that, Mum loses it, sends him upstairs to bed. How dare you use that language?
No Christmas lunch.
No Christmas lunch. Where do you learn that from? You've got to go upstairs. Half hour later, knock at the door, Granny and Grandad turn up. Of course, they go in, Merry Christmas. Where's Simon? Simon's been sent to his room, so he said some naughty words, and, you know. So Grampy says, go and get Simon down, I'll have a chat with him. It's Christmas Day, you know, let's let him fly. So he comes down, hi Grampy, hi Granny, sorry Mum, sorry Dad. And he says, Grampy, look at my train. He said, come on then, show me. So, of course, he gets on the train, flies around the chair, around the sofa, around the Christmas tree twice, gets to the next sofa and goes, for those that would like to get on the train, get on. And for those that would like to get off the train, get off. And if you want to know why the train's late, ask that miserable fucking bitch in the kitchen.
All right, you win.
It's all about quality, not
Good.
quantity, man.
Good, Bart. I submit. Very good.
Have we been cancelled?
Up until that point, someone said that the card one was there. Right. Bear asks Barnes.
Oh, God, the
Christmas special. What's your favourite Christmas song?
Oh, I think Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses.
I don't know that. Okay, good. Mine, incidentally, is Gaudete by Steely Dan. Favourite Christmas...
Did you say something about gout?
Favourite... It's in Latin. It's in Latin.
Who is?
Gaudete. Anyway, your favourite Christmas film?
We got one.
You must have one.
I don't watch films, do I? You
Well,
know
it's
that.
White Christmas.
Toy Story.
Die Hard's not really a Christmas film.
I don't.
Then we have this massive argument. Right, viewer, can you send some mentions in there saying, is Die Hard a proper Christmas film?
I did see a film once that was based around Christmas. It's called Holiday with Cameron Diaz in it.
Yeah,
That's it. I don't watch films.
And Jude
do I?
Law.
Could have been.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
What about It's a Wonderful Life?
It might be, yeah, but I don't
and
live it.
White Christmas.
Yeah, don't
And Scrooge with Alistair Sim. Not Bruce Willis in Die Hard.
Keep listening,
Okay,
I
fine.
don't watch
Okay,
it.
fine. Right.
Sorry, my
Your
love.
favourite Christmas drink?
It'd be champagne.
Well, I thought you were going to say Guinness. That's the first time I've ever asked you an alcohol question and the answer hasn't been Guinness.
There you go.
Champagne. Rather than Prosecco.
Yes, Prosecco should
Right,
be
right.
banned.
Can I just say you've gone up in my estimation
Thanks ever so
a
much.
long way. I mean, you were quite low down,
Yes, I was.
but you've definitely improved. Well done.
you, thank
Champagne is the drink to drink.
Yeah, when
Very
you wake
good.
up.
Okay. Turkey or goose?
Turkey. I don't mind a good goose in, but turkey.
Turkey or goose, okay. Sprouts or cauliflower cheese?
Sprouts. Purely and simply, I've got a debate here that the viewer can get. Cauliflower cheese is a marvellous product, right? But does it go on a roast dinner with gravy?
Does it take up too much space so you can't put anything else
I
on?
don't know. I don't know. Die Hard.
Can you
said
have a
that.
side plate with the cauliflower
Well, you
cheese
could
on
do. I
and
like-
then
yeah.
and then have a plate with all the Brussels
Yeah,
sprouts and everything else on?
maybe.
Okay.
But just
Hang
chuck
on.
it all on anyway.
Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas film. K-Dog has spoken. Oh, well.
K-Dog is not your show, mate.
If you're on the same planet as K-Dog, then I rest my case.
Yeah. So that's why you're better off not watching films.
Will or Gus?
I'm going to take my grandchildren, Frankie and Freddie. Thank you.
You thought you were going to get away with it this time. Anyway, fairy or star on top of the Christmas tree, that is. Just checking.
Fish. Anyway, go on.
Rachel Reeves or Angela Rayner? Not on top of the Christmas tree. I might add.
I'm not choosing.
You can't have both.
I don't want both. I'd rather a tree fell over and had a rotten Christmas.
Christmas pudding or mince pies?
Oh, God, that is a real goodie. Well, I'll have more mince pies over the festive period, but a proper Christmas pudding is really,
And do you look for the sixpences still?
20p's or whatever they are now.
Are they
isn't it? Yeah,
you don't-
inflation, mate, inflation.
You don't find there are no sixpences anymore?
No, you can't spend them, can you, Jack?
Okay. And final one, Stilton or Brie?
Stilton.
Yes. With port,
Yeah, of course, sir.
and sometimes red wine. And tell you what goes well with Stilton, dessert wine.
And biscuits.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Anyway, well done, Barnes, you failed.
Again?
Right, how are we doing? We're doing...
I don't know.
God, we've been on far too long. Right.
Christmas Eve.
We're going to give a shout out now to Holly. Are you looking, Holly? Are you paying attention? Are you with Loz? So Loz's lovely girlfriend,
Yes.
Holly,
Yes.
is an actress.
She's
Did
very
you know?
talented.
Very talented
Doing
actress.
singing as well.
And she is going to be on the stage in the New Theatre Oxford in January, and I'm going to go and watch.
It's amazing.
It was touch and go earlier on because I suddenly thought, I haven't seen my tickets. So I spent about 10 minutes. I didn't charge this to any clients. Can I just say that immediately?
You're in the Chinese when you said 10 minutes, though.
I was looking for my tickets, couldn't find them anywhere, and started to get really angry with the New Theatre for
Oh,
not
no,
sending
you
me the thing. And I sort of phoned them up and said, look, I'm really sorry, but I can't find my tickets. And I'm like, can you send them to me again? They said, well, no. And I said, well, you haven't bought any. I said, I definitely have. And it turns out Katie had bought them. And then I was looking for my tickets, and my lovely wife, they were in her name instead.
Good.
So anyway,
So at least you
we're
know the
going to
job's
see.
been done
We're going
properly.
to go and see Holly in The Sound of Music, and she is Liesl. Now, if you know The Sound of Music like I do, off by heart, because it's my wife's and her late mother's favourite film, I know that Liesl is the one who sings to the young man in the summer house and has a bit of a snog.
Is that Loz?
So I asked Holly whether she would be having a snog on stage with someone that's not Loz, and apparently she is.
No.
Yes.
Hussy.
But Loz is going to have, if she's going to be an actress of repute, he's going to have to get used to seeing her snogging all sorts of other actors left, right and
I
centre.
would have thought so.
Anyway, so she does I Am 16 going on 17 in the summer house. Hello, who's this? K-Dog. K-Dog's just donated £28 to Gus.
Well
Thank you
done.
very much, K-Dog. Anyway, back to
Thank
Holly.
you,
Anyway,
K-Dog.
can we just say all the very best of luck, Hol.
Yeah, amazing.
The seat I've got, and I did tell Holly this, and she wasn't very happy, I am on the front row. And I'm going to be looking right up at you with
I'm glad you
pride.
said that, you
with
then.
pride that she is attached to Oxford Downs.
She's a hell of a singist.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So very much looking forward to it. Don't get nervous, Holly, about the fact that I'm going to be sitting on the front
Do
row
you think
looking
she'll
at you.
notice you, Bear?
She will do, because I'll be waving.
Holly! Holly!
And I'll have one of those little lasers. I'll be doing that just to see if it has any effect. No, seriously. I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, well done. Practice your lines.
Very good.
I mean, if you need any help, if you want me to play the part of the little boy...
No. Cut.
No,
Put my joke back on.
runs off to the Nazis and it all gets very miserable. He turns and he dobs them in.
I think you've dug it
And,
back.
and they sing Edelweiss and all that stuff. Anyway,
Good, right.
not that I know the film very much, but anyway, it's that's the way. So anyway, it's January the 13th to Sunday the 18th, and
That's one
I'm
long
going.
show, that.
I'm going on the 18th,
It's a long show.
so they will be well practiced by the time I get there. Hopefully.
Good.
Are you going?
Well, I hadn't thought about it.
Well, I'm telling you now.
When is
You
it?
should go.
18. When are you going?
I'm going on the 18th.
I'll sit behind you.
Yeah, see if we can get a front row of
Oxford
us lot.
Downers.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Anyway, we've nearly come to the end of our show. The producer will be very well. She
God,
gave us a
that's
budget of
going
40
on.
minutes. On the next show, apparently we're going to be talking to Britain's oldest milkman.
Ernie.
He's just become a father at 71.
Good.
And 73, 75 and 77.
That's better than those Christmas gags. That's very good.
Thank you very much, Ronnie Barker.
Very good.
Very good. And finally, in a recent report from London Zoo, following the disappointing news that Tintin, the giant panda, is not pregnant, comes some good news.
You saw the milkman.
Incy Wincy Spider is up the spout again. Thank you again, Ronnie Barker. And thank you for putting up with my rubbish for this Christmas edition of the Pear and Barn Show. It's been most enjoyable. And I look forward to our next one.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for watching. Holly, go and practice your lines. Everyone else, we are on the wind up to the cricket season. We've had the shortest day. You will notice that it's getting lighter in the mornings, lighter in the evenings. The sound of willow on wood, on ball, or whatever, is coming closer. And there's a new sponsor in town. And it's all looking rosy. And there's an AGM on the 15th of January.
Yeah. Well done.
So bring on the cricket season.
Merry Christmas, you
So
old goat.
until then, it's goodbye from me.
It's good night from him.
Cheers, Barnes.
Ta-da.